Our next fight of the evening is the final of the Mixed Fight Gala Grand Prix Tournament. K1 rules in the middleweight division, including three-minute rounds. This final is brought to you by Alpha Cars. Coming into the blue corner, representing Albania, Faton Vukshinaj.
The finals of the 72.5 kilogram tournament. I would say one of the favorites coming in here, if not the favorite, Arman Hambaryan, was defeated in first round action at the hands of this man, Faton Vukshinaj of Albania, by split decision. And you can say what you want about that decision, but the fact is he's here and he is ready for action against Cedric Manhoef in the finals of this tournament. Both guys went the distance in their matchups, so you know that both of these guys have been through a war. They've sweat, bled, and shed tears inside that ring. And they are really, they've had several fights to try to regain themselves, try to get a little bit of energy back, and whatever they've got left, they've got to leave it in that ring, because somebody is walking out of here the Mixed Fight Gala 72.5 kilogram champion.
His opponent coming into the red corner, representing the Netherlands, Cedric Manhoef.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here.
Here he comes again, Cedric Manhoef. He told me that above all, he wants to knock somebody out. He didn't manage to do it in that semifinal matchup against Liram Ahmedi. It was a very technical fight, a very careful fight, as Cedric Manhoef, accompanied by his nephew Melvin, to the ring. Once again, will be stepping through those ropes and trying to put somebody flat on their back. Feel the spirit of South America and the spirit of Suriname in the air right now, and in your ear as well, as Cedric Manhoef set to enter the ring here against Faton Vukshinaj. The cornerman of Vukshinaj really trying to fire him up for this one.
Let me introduce you both opponents. The man in the blue corner, he holds a professional record of 32 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. 22 of his victories coming by way of knockout. 24 years old, staying 1.73 meters tall, weighing in 71.8 kilograms. He is the current WACO Pro and WMAC world champion. Fighting tonight out of Basel, Switzerland. Ladies and gentlemen, Faton Vukshinaj. His opponent across the ring in the red corner. He holds a professional record of 19 wins, 2 losses. 9 of his victories coming by way of knockout. 22 years old, staying 1.76 meters tall. Weighing in 72.7 kilograms. Fighting tonight out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Cedric Manhoef.
You can see on the screen, Manhoef won the championship in Super Combat, looking to add another notch in his belt here in Mixed Fight Gala. Also, Vukshinaj currently holding 2 titles. So both these guys have been around the block before and have achieved tremendous success. As you take a look into the eyes of Manhoef, this guy's in a different world right now. He's been in a different world all week. Vukshinaj has a completely different demeanor than Manhoef. Seems to be a lot more, a little bit slower, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit calm and cool. Really hanging out in the corner, very far away from Manhoef as the opening bell sounds. Cedric Manhoef in the red gloves, black gladiator style trunks. Faton Vukshinaj in the long black solid shorts. Crisp, quick shots by both guys as round number 1 opens up. Manhoef tries to catch him with that left kick. Nice right hand, backs him up against the ropes. Vukshinaj moving in now, feinting. Both guys still trying to get their distance down a little bit, throwing out little feeler shots there before they unload the power punch. Left jab, now down to the body. Got caught with one by Vukshinaj. Switching up his stance now into a southpaw. Goes downstairs. Quick shots by Manhoef. Catches him with a left hook. Speaking of super combat, and I mentioned that Cedric Manhoef was the champion there. Vukshinaj in June fought and won against Mika Tahitu. So these guys have fought in current promotions before. Their paths have crossed, but they've never stepped into the ring against each other. So they've been there and they've done that, and they're here to settle the score here at Mixed Fight Gala 19 as things start to heat up here. Whoa, big swing and a miss that time by Vukshinaj. The volcano just exploded. Nice back and forth action here between these guys. Manhoef in that southpaw stance. Vukshinaj just grunting and shouting as he's throwing those powerful shots. Goes to the body with a kick. Quick combinations. Finishes off with a low kick. Dutch-style kickboxing of Cedric Manhoef. Closing seconds now of round number 1. That'll do it. Well, very similar kind of a contest to the fight that we saw in the first time between Manhoef and Lirim Ahmedi. A little bit of a different feel to the Hambarian Vukshinaj match in their semifinal contest. But a very technical fight. Very quick, powerful strikes from both guys. Look at that jumping knee by Manhoef. Caught him right in the chin.
Seconds out.
Round number 2 here. From Fraport Arena, Frankfurt, Germany. December 5th, 2015 here. This is the finals of the 72.5 kilogram tournament. And we are underway in round number 2. This one's scheduled for 3. The winner is pretty much the champion of champions, as nearly everybody in this tournament currently holds belts or has won tournaments in Mixed Fight Gala or elsewhere in the recent past. Big shots by both guys. Manhoef landing those knees in there, tries to take him down and does. And hearing about it from the ref. Going downstairs, now back up. Vukshinaj, you can hear him still screaming in there when he's throwing those shots. He's really leaving it all in the ring here, as we're already a minute in to round number 2. Quick hands that time by Vukshinaj. Blocked nicely by the Surinamese fighter. Manhoef holding his ground in center ring. Vukshinaj looking for an opening. Head kick, taken on the gloves. Not a whole lot of action here, slowing down. I think both these guys are starting to feel the pace, feel the pain of this fight. Both guys were in a war. Whoa, as they exchange big shots there, and Vukshinaj was wobbly for a second. Big left hand as Manhoef smells blood and is on the hunt here. That knee wobbled him for a second. I think he's regained his composure, but he was in jeopardy there for a moment. Manhoef again looking for a clinch, looking to grab a hold of this kid and maybe slip in another one of those knees. Round number 2 coming to a close here. I think that knee is really going to separate these two here. I think that's going to be a deciding factor here in round number 2. Wow, very exciting round there towards the end. Let's see if we can get another look at that knee by Manhoef to put him on spaghetti legs there temporarily. Oh, there it was. Whoa. Yeah, that one just looked like he just walked out of the bar there at 2 a.m. just for a second. Took him a minute to compose himself, but he did so nicely. You take a look into the eyes of Vukshinaj. I don't know, is it just me, or does it seem like he has maybe lost the will a little bit? He may be confused. Could be hurt still from that knee, but referee telling him to get mopped up a little bit over there in that corner. This is it, 3rd and final round. Well, whatever kind of look he had in his eye in the corner is gone, because this kid is here to fight. Got some very powerful shots coming out here in round number 3. Manhoef very skilled at those knees. Very dangerous weapon of his. Reminds me of another fighter from Suriname, Remy Bonjanski, the Flying Gentleman, known for those knees. So many great fighters coming out of Suriname. Tyrone Spong, Bonjanski, Andy Risty, Manhoef. It's in their blood. Vukshinaj from Albania now, circling to his right, jabbing away. Big overhand right. He put a lot of power into that shot. Didn't connect though. Finds the way through the guard, splitting it down the middle. Nice inside leg kick. I don't think that Manhoef saw that one coming. Boy, these two are just tearing at each other here in round number 3. Half the time gone by. Let's see who wants it more. This one's going to come down to the nitty-gritty. Both these guys have been battered and bruised in that first matchup. As I mentioned, both of their fights going the distance. And certainly a lot of damage has been done this far in the second fight. Look at Vukshinaj, still has so much energy, tearing away at his opponent. Manhoef now trying to track him down. Trying to get within distance here. Vukshinaj still moving around very nicely here in this 6th round for him. 40 seconds here. Manhoef's going to have to close the distance here because I don't think Vukshinaj is going to engage. Not from that distance. The corner of Vukshinaj pounding on the ring, trying to encourage him on to fight. Seems a little bit unstable in there. And Manhoef not in that big of a hurry to engage either. Big right and left hands there from Vukshinaj. Manhoef moving in now. Little knees on the inside. Head kick, taking on the gloves. Vukshinaj now is the one hunting Manhoef. And that's how this one is going to end. The judges will now decide who will walk out of here the Mixed Fight Gala 72.5 kilogram tournament champion. Wow, I have to hand it to Faton Vukshinaj. It looked to me like in that second round he was really wobbled, a little bit unsure of himself, but he really proved how tough he was in that third round. Manhoef was getting noticeably tired. He was still fighting really hard though, all the way to the final bell. And both these guys did a fantastic job.
After 3 rounds of action, we have a winner by unanimous decision. And he is the champion of the Mixed Fight Gala Grand Prix. Coming from the red corner, Cedric Manhoef.
Manhoef has done it again. He has won a tournament here. He is now the champion in Mixed Fight Gala at 72.5 kilograms. Good sportsmanship by him. And I'll tell you what, he is going to have that championship belt strapped around his waist. I still find it odd that Hambarian came in here the champion and had to participate in the tournament, but that's all water under the bridge now. The fact of the matter is Manhoef's going to be the one walking out with that belt, and he has now painted a target on his chest. He is now at the top of the mountain. He is the man to beat in Mixed Fight Gala at 72.5 kilograms. Melvin Manhoef in the ring to celebrate the victory with his uncle, Cedric. And there it is. Dutch kickboxing wins again here at Mixed Fight Gala.